Well, my name's Kent. I'm a recently retired manager with the state of California. The purpose of making this video is to introduce my channel. The name of the channel is called the Cali State Job Coach. I am the Cali State Job Coach. And the purpose of the channel is to help people who, like me, a few years ago, decided that it would be a good idea to get a job with the state of California. I'll be doing a video that talks about the several reasons why getting a job with the state of California might be a good one for you. It's not for everybody, but there's a lot of pros, a few cons, but mostly pros for most folks. Some very big pros. I'll also be doing some videos on exactly how to do that and some hints, tips or tricks, if you will. Somebody who was on the interviewee or the prospect side of that process, and then on the other side is the hiring manager of that process. I know I have some good knowledge, some tips and tricks, some gotchas, if you will, some things that will get you past. There are some hurdles. It's not an easy process. For those of you who've already been applying or tried to apply or even just tried to set up your account on Cal HR's website, you've already found that it's not the simplest thing, especially for people who aren't very comfortable with technology. But it's certainly not insurmountable. With just a little bit of assistance, anybody can do it. Not promising that anybody can get a job, but there are an awful lot of jobs out there that the state is trying to fill right now, actually having somewhat of a difficult time doing that. So if you find the job, maybe working with me, assisting you, that you're fully qualified for, it totally increases your chances of applying and interviewing and getting offered. So again, as a hiring manager who developed interview questions, developed the questions or response items for statements of qualifications, all those things that help you complete a good application, get a thorough review done by whoever's reviewing the applications that come in, and getting selected for interviews, and even doing well on the interviews. I'm going to do a video that talks about that too. And so all of these parts of the process are not difficult, but they're not simple either. I think the more value that you have from an insider, certainly the better your chances are for succeeding in this process. And so for each of the videos, you'll be able to put comments in. In fact, if you have comments on this video, please go ahead and comment in the comments section of the video. I'd really appreciate it. It'll help the interaction, and that's what this is meant to be. It's not meant to be a one-way communication. I'm hoping to get some people more excited, more motivated, if you will, to apply. And I'm not getting paid by the state to do this. In fact, I'm not getting paid at all. I probably will have a facility so that like buy me a coffee. If you've seen other YouTube videos, there's a feature that people add to it that if you've got value from the video, you can contribute or donate a certain amount of a small amount of money, like $1 or $2 or $5, something like that, little buttons to make contributions. And if you want to do that, my goal is to add a lot of value. Certainly, if you get a state job, it's worth a huge amount. If you apply and get invited for interviews, it's worth a huge amount. If you get go to interviews and do really well, because we've talked about what you need to do well, and you've taken that on board and prepared, that's worth a lot of money too. So you decide. You don't have to decide on this first video, but I'm hoping you'll at least decide that you should subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, and also hit the bell. There's a little bell to get noticed, or notifications, for when these videos come out. My goal is to submit a video every Saturday, maybe more often than that. If I get some good responses to these first few videos and people do get excited about maybe they haven't wanted to apply for a job in the past, or they did and it proved difficult, I convince you that it's not, and with my help you decide that you want to do it again, which I'm hoping, absolutely hoping happens. Then I'm hoping you apply. With each of the videos, if you're one of those type people who all you need to do is watch the video and you get what you need out of it and you feel confident you can do what you need to do for whatever that process step is, and you're actually doing it, good on you. And I mean, I hope that that applies for the majority of the people. And then for sure, I want you to make sure you're a subscriber. Add comments in the videos that apply. Tell the other folks who are watching the videos and maybe who've subscribed what you did, how the process worked for you, what the tips and tricks you have from a current person going through the process are. Correct me if something I've said is wrong or out of date or has changed since I was doing it. That's totally fine. I did just retire a couple of 3 weeks ago, so it's pretty darn current. But things change all the time with the state, and the folks, other state employees will tell you as much. So, and if you're a state employee watching this, and maybe you're watching it for the videos that I do later on how to get promoted, how to do well in your state job to the point where you get promoted like I did, then absolutely make comments in the videos too. This isn't just for outside or non-state employees. I'd like to have a conversation with inside and outside folks. It'll help everybody, frankly. So in summary, or wrapping it up, like I said, the purpose is to help people get a state job if they're not already with the state job, to help you get a better state job or a different state job if you are already a state employee, to help you get promoted from the job you're in to a higher level job. You will have to apply and interview and get offered and all that for those jobs, as we all know. So this process is good for a reminder, and maybe it'll make it easier than the first time when you applied for whatever your current job is. Subscribe, comment on the video. The video quality, it's my first video. Went out and bought a fairly inexpensive camera and some lights, so it probably is going to get better. My total emphasis is on the content and the quality of the content. The quality of the videoing hopefully will get better too, so it's enjoyable for everybody, but I'm hoping I'm going to be giving some good content right from the get-go. You guys can let me know, comment on that as well. So subscribe, hit the notification button, stand by for the next video coming out. Hopefully you found value in this. If you did, probably not going to do the buy me a coffee thing on this video, but I will have that facility on some subsequent later videos, so you can send me $1 or $2. Hopefully you'll have gained a lot more value than that in applying and interviewing and getting offered. So with that, my name's Kent. I'm the Cali State Job Coach. Looking forward to interacting with you on a frequent basis. Enough for now. Bye.